Hello dear student, welcome to BSc Sem Second. I will teach you paper first, that is morphology and anatomy of angiosperms. So you know very well about angiosperm. Angiosperm, it is the modern plant and most complex plant, and it is the characteristic feature of angiosperm, that is it is commonly called flowering plant. Why it is commonly called flowering plant? Because it produces flower, and other division like algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta and gymnosperm, it does not bears flower. Only the characteristic features of flower to produce flower, that is it is only within the angiosperm. Therefore angiosperm are called the flowering plant. And again another characteristics of angiosperm, that is it produces seed which is enclosed within the fruit. Therefore it is also the only characteristics of angiosperm. So here we specially study about the morphology and anatomical characteristics of angiosperms. Okay, so what is morphology? Morphology means what? Morphology, it is the study of external structure of organism. They may be plants or they may be animal. So what is the external structure? The external structure, that is the size, shape, structure, their forms. So these are the external features studied under the morphology. And what is anatomy? Anatomy means it is the study of internal structure of organisms with the help of microscope, that is called the anatomy. So in that paper first, that is the unit first, vegetative morphology of angiosperms. So what is vegetative morphology? Here let's see the parts of flowering plants. So in that the central axis of that plants, that is called the plant axis. That central axis of plants are called the plant axis. That plant axis are divided into two parts, the underground parts and the above parts. That is, here it is the underground parts, and the above parts, that is called the aerial parts. They are called aerial parts. So that underground parts form the root system. That underground parts form the root system, and the aerial part means above the ground parts are called the shoot system. They form the shoot system. So what is root system and shoot system? Here the root system, it is produce a root. They produce root as well as that lateral branches. Here it is the root, and that root forms the many lateral branches. Therefore it is called the root system because it bears a root. Then what is shoot system? In that shoot systems, here there are different organs are present. That is here leaf are present, then here it is the stem are present, then here it is the flower, then it is the apical bud, okay, and again fruit. So these are the different structure present in the aerial parts, and they form the shoot system. So in that shoot system there is a leaf, then stem, then branches, then flower, then fruit. So these are the different parts present in the shoot system. Okay, so that plant axis, they may be branched or they may be unbranched. Okay, so these are the parts of the plant axis. Again, what is vegetative parts? So in that parts, that is the leaf, root, stem, then again flowers, buds, these are the different parts of the plants, and that parts are called the organs. So plants organ are divided into two parts. Plant organs are divided into two parts. First, that is the vegetative parts, and second, that is the reproductive parts. reproductive parts. So what is the vegetative parts? The leaf, root, then stem. These are called the example. These are called the vegetative parts. Means what is the example of vegetative parts? Here leaf, stem, and leaves, roots. These are the vegetative parts of the plant. Why it is called vegetative parts? Because they perform the vegetative functions. What is vegetative function? They fix the soil, then they absorb the water, then they provide the nourishment, as well as they are responsible for growth and maintenance of the plant body. So these vegetative functions performed by the root, stem and leaves. Therefore it is called the vegetative parts of the plant body. So in that unit first we will study about the vegetative morphology. Means the root, stem, leaves, these vegetative parts morphology we will study under the unit first. Okay. Then what is reproductive organs? Here the reproductive organs, that is the flower, then fruit, inflorescences, these are the reproductive organ. Why it is called reproductive organ? Because it take part in the reproduction and they form a new plants. Therefore it is called the reproductive organs. Thank you.